How to create a landing page that converts into sales.
Give it to me easy, I like a little challenge. When it feels better when you take a little damage. Slow learning, fast earning, stay burning, wheels turning, it's going thing.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Tremaine Turner, and this channel is all about helping you crush it with e-commerce and Shopify dropshipping in particular. Now today's topic is all about helping you guys crush it with your landing pages, because your landing page is the most important thing. That is the one thing which you're bringing cold traffic onto your store. That is the first thing they're going to see that will either make or break your store, because if you guys are not converting your customers on the landing page and helping them go throughout the funnel, well, you're not going to be successful. So take notes today guys, because today's topic is crucial to help you guys become successful with dropshipping. If you guys haven't done it as yet, please be sure to like this video, comment down below on what you guys want to see next, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications on, because we release a video every 2 days. Now, let's get to it. Here on my computer guys, you can see we are on one of my favorite examples to give, the iCool Gadgets website. Now, this product obviously is a smartwatch. It is quite a decently higher ticket item at about $111, right? Now, to begin with, here I am as a consumer landing straight onto their page. First thing I see catches my eye is the price. Why? Because it's green. You know, I can see it, there's a strong discount being shown and displayed. So I'm like, all right, cool, it's now half price. Now I can see that there's a sort of flow in their color theme. Their logo is green. The sort of discount price is green. The buy it now button is green. Again, a nice sort of visual flow right there. The only thing I would say is their title seems like there's just so much going on. I probably would just sort of shorten and just sort of give that title or the name of the product a bit more professionality to that. It just seems like there's too much going on there. What I see else here, a nice sort of drop down bar for all the different variations in colors. Again, they're using nice scarcity with the only 6 left, encouraging the customer to obviously buy now. The theme they use for the store is the booster theme, so all these sort of scarcity tactics and tools come built in with the app, or built in with the theme when you buy it. Again, this sort of thing here, encouraging the customer to obviously buy 2, 3, 4, 5 items to help increase the average order value, informing them and saying you will save more if you buy 3, 5 items. It's a better value for you when you do go for that. Another thing I see with the images, especially the images that come under the main image, there's not too much going on. There's just the variations of the watch. What I see with a lot of my students and a lot of other dropshippers out there is they have a lot of the AliExpress images that come with the product in the images here. It looks very unprofessional. In the images here, underneath the main product image, only have the variations of the actual product. Have the other sort of images down here. Do not have them up here. It just looks too messy and looks unprofessional, so don't do that. The next thing they have here is a massive green buy it now button. Again, very vibrant and in your face, drawing my attention into it. Buy it now. They've replaced add to cart to buy it now. Again, playing with the sort of subconscious of the customer, encourage them to act now and just sort of jump on that deal now as well. Obviously the buy it now button is obviously shaking as well. Me personally, I don't use that. I just think it's a bit too scammy looking. I probably wouldn't do that on my store. What they have here again is an awesome way to build a mailing list, offering them a nice 5% discount code which I can use when checking out. Again, helping you increase that conversion. So once I opt into this and I click, get discount, they'll shoot me a nice sort of pop-up that says enter your email here and grab a 5% discount code, helping them obviously just smash you with retargeting after this is done. Again, you have here a nice big in-your-face countdown timer. Me personally, again, I probably would say that this is enough. A countdown timer is just like there's too much going on. I would probably have one or the other. I wouldn't have both. It just looks too sort of cheap. Again, at the end of the day, this obviously is more of a general store, doesn't really matter. But when you're creating a sort of branded store, I probably wouldn't have all this going on. Just stick with one or the other. It looks a lot more professional. But at the end of the day, they're making close to 100K a day, so can't say too much. Now let's get into the most important thing, which is the product details and the sort of description of the product. Again, understand the difference between the benefits of the product and also the features of the product. As you can see, there's no dot points right at the top saying, you know, heart rate monitor, charger, blah, 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 blah. Those are all features. That's not gonna sell the customer. So the first thing I see right here is a massive title, all caps in my face. You know, nice 5 to 7 words that just sort of breaks down and grabs the audience's attention immediately. First thing they say is monitoring your heart health in real time. Now, as I read the first sentence, I'm kind of, you know, sort of drawn back and thinking, what does this have to do with the smartwatch or the activity tracker? It says here, a heart attack is the leading cause of death for many people according to healthday.com. Now, I mean, reading that as a random customer has come to the website, I'm probably thinking, what on earth does this have to do, you know, with the watch? And then again, as I'm more drawn into the paragraph now, I want to read more and sort of make sense of this. And it says, you know, therefore, to have a device that is able to inform your heart condition is very important. Okay, I now see that this obviously is a benefit to me because it's a device that will help me sort of monitor and keep track of my heart health. The second thing it said is, you know, a heart attack is the leading cause of death for many people according to healthday.com. Now, immediately, subconsciously, I'm thinking of family members who may have suffered from heart-related, you know, health problems like heart attacks, whatever. I'm thinking, okay, this watch definitely would bring value to either myself or someone in my family. Already I'm thinking, okay, this seems like a good buy because it's going to benefit me. If it doesn't benefit me directly, I would love to gift it to someone in my family who could actually go ahead and benefit. Or maybe even thinking, you know, I saw it happen to my uncle. I don't want to be like that. I think this watch could really bring a lot more benefit to my life and it actually showing value to me. The next thing they've done is a nice sort of concise paragraph, nothing too long, short and simple. You could probably even bring this to even half that size. You don't want the customer reading too much straight away. You want them to sort of just flow through the description a lot faster and easier. Next thing they've done is one of the most important things people overlook is having a video on your product page. Yes, you have a video on your, you know, Facebook ad and you think that that's enough, but you don't know where this customer is coming from. So having a video on your product page as well allows them to view the product and reinstate the value that it's providing them to the consumer. So if I click on this, obviously what they've done is just by the looks of it, taken this, you know, video from an AliExpress, downloaded it, put it on their own, you know, YouTube channel, making it look a little more professional. Another key thing they've done is they've also sort of put their branded logo on the video, like a watermark. Again, showing that it's sort of their product. So a random customer who's not too familiar with dropshipping or anything like that will probably think, you know, this seems like quite a good, reliable brand. I don't think it's some random website because it has a watermarked video. It's obviously their video. It's obviously their watch. As I read on, again, nothing too much about the watch. It's again talking about, you know, heart health and heart rate and what's the importance of monitoring heart rate and how it could really sort of tie in with your life. And then it goes to say, look, this watch obviously provides a heart rate monitor. So again, providing value in this sort of paragraph and section here, then saying, look, this watch we're selling to you actually does dig deep and helps you with these issues above. As I scroll down, it obviously says, look, it also has a blood pressure monitor. Then it goes on to say the importance of obviously what blood pressure and blood oxygen does as well. Stating that the watch also has a blood oxygen monitor. So what the paragraph is basically saying is it's sort of educating you on the importance of these topics to your life, then going on and saying, look, our watch has these features and it obviously benefit you, and sort of just monitor your health, because obviously health is the most important thing. As I scroll down more, I think I'm getting to more the feature side of the product. It's sort of listing what it has, messaging, pushing, does all these things as well. Waterproof, and here we go. A nice sort of dot point section showing all the features of the product. Again, what I see a majority of my students' pages, and what I see a lot of people are just starting off with dropshipping, is they'll have a landing page and they'll have just this section here, the sort of feature section, which is not enough. If you have this on your description and this is all you have, it's very unprofessional and most likely not going to convert. Give the customer value. Educate them and then show how this product ties in with that education that you've provided, and showing how that product provides value to you as a customer. As I scroll down further, again, more features, what it has obviously in the box, what it comes with, and lastly, one of the main things that it comes with is a sort of, estimated delivery. Somewhere in your description, it's very important that you do go ahead and list when roughly that product will be arriving. So basically, the customer has to be certain when that product will arrive. By having the shipping just on the sort of checkout page, it may or may not sort of lower your conversion rate. You want to just make sure everything is out there on the table in the description, so when they get to the checkout, they're not going to be hit with any sort of hidden costs or hidden information. Make sure that all the information is given to them in the product page, so they're going into the checkout page purely to pay and get the product. Lastly, a nice sort of guaranteed safe checkout badge section, which again comes with this theme. What I don't see on this particular product page is any sort of product reviews. Like, I suggest on any sort of product you're testing to obviously go ahead and just add in a few reviews, which you can obviously, there's many apps out there which you can implement to your store to help you with the reviews. Now, as you can see here, that's gone from about 9 products to only 1 left. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, scarcity. Let me grab that last one. Again, most likely that's an app like Shopify, which you can install into your store to give the illusion that this product is a hot product. Now, if I go through the funnel and I click buy it now, it takes me, also their cart is not a sort of mini cart, their cart is a full page. Again, very in your face, nice big green buttons. The cart expires in, in an amount of time. Again, show me that, okay, this is the last product. I don't want to miss out on it. The cart expires in just over an hour. I have to kind of grab it now. Again, another key point to their cart page is this little section right here. Make sure that if your store is in US dollars, that you have this in your cart page. Why? Because remember, if you're using apps like multi-currency converter or best currency converter, which automatically converts the currency to the currency of that person's location, like right now it's in AUD. Now when I get to the last stage of the checkout, that price will change to USD, because no matter what sort of app you use, whatever your default currency is, that's what the last currency or the last price that they'll see in the checkout page. So the last price I would see going through here would be in US dollars, but they're obviously going ahead and listing that to me, and what they're saying is, look, iCoolGadgets.com processes all their orders in US dollars. So basically in the last stage of the checkout, just to let you know, you're gonna see the conversion rate for what it's gonna be in US dollars, because our store-based currency is in US dollars. So I'm not alarmed. I'm gonna go through the checkout easily and nicely and go ahead with my purchase. Lastly, I'm gonna click proceed to checkout, and there you go. There it is. Again, another key point I would suggest is make sure you add your logo like this to your checkout page, because you want to make sure that the customer feels like they're still on the same website. A small tactic which obviously would help the conversion rate, keep the customer comfortable, and make sure the customer is comfortable with them entering their credit card information onto your store. What you could do as well on your sort of checkout page is you could actually enter a sort of countdown timer here saying, you know, checkout or cart is reserved for about 10 minutes. You know, sort of grab it now, or your cart expires in 10 minutes, whatever it is, to sort of push them through this sort of checkout page as well. The last thing I would say to make this a little bit better is I would probably have this button as the same color as the previous buttons on the other pages we just passed, because you want to make sure the customer feels like they're going through the same store right all the way through. Remember, this store had a sort of green base sort of color scheme, so I would make sure that this button is also green, so the customer feels like they're going through the entire checkout process on the same store, and they're 100% comfortable with their purchase today. Guys, that pretty much is a wrap for today. That is an easy sort of breakdown on how you guys can structure your landing page and make sure that landing page is absolutely perfect to help turn that cold traffic into warm buying customers. Now, if you guys haven't done it as yet, please be sure to like this video, comment down below and what you guys want to see next. Subscribe to the channel, and lastly, turn those post notifications on, because I release a video every 2 days. Now, the other thing is, how do we get our customer to our landing page? And that purely is through advertising. Facebook ads is one of the biggest things that will help you bring those customers to your store. Now, if you guys are struggling with Facebook ads, I've gone ahead and created an absolute free training course down below, which covers absolutely everything with how I took my store from 0 to $1.1 million in just 2 months. My entire Facebook strategy, which I should be charging for, is completely there for free down below, the first link in the description. Now, the second link in the description down below is my Facebook group, my personal private Facebook group. My students are in there, other dropshippers are in there, other marketers are in there. Everyone's in there to help each other out, crush it with e-commerce. Now, if you guys have any personal questions for me, please just shoot me a DM on Instagram, guys. I'll be sure to get back to you ASAP. And if you guys haven't started dropshipping as yet, I also have a link down below. It's a free Shopify trial for 2 weeks. Go ahead, grab that, 100% risk-free. Try out Shopify, just see if you make any sales, and just see how that goes. It's a link down below as well. That is a wrap for today, guys. Catch you in the next video.
I can do this all day, I can do this all night, all night.